Hola, bom dia, mundo. George is just doing some tractor work outside. Looks like he's about to plant some new seeds. It's actually quite chilly out there today when you're not standing in the sun. It's quite refreshing. It's just gone 10:30 in the morning and we're about to put Story down for her first nap of the day. Here she is, reading some books. This is your morning routine, isn't it, Story? I downloaded a different anime film for her to watch today. She's been watching From Up on Poppy Hill, and she also brought this broom in here to do some sweeping. This is Story's doing. Story, I'm just going to put this back in the kitchen, okay? You done with your cleaning, okay? Yesterday, our YouTube channel ran over 50,000 subscribers. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel and watches these videos every day. It means so much to us. This is a big goal. We're now up to 50,031. I remember when that was just a dream. It's been a long and difficult journey, but we're super proud of what we've achieved with that. So much has changed as well since we started. Now we've got a little baby, just about to go to bed. She's sleeping all right? You think she'll go down?
Mind the step.
I'm vlogging backwards.
Yeah.
We did have plans to go out today and celebrate getting 50,000 subscribers and everything, but we just realised that when you've got a baby, things do not go to plan. Okay. I'm going to stay away from the room. Every time she hears a noise, she wants her bears. At some point today we will go out and take advantage of this lovely weather. There's probably about 6 weeks left of summertime. It's a lovely temperature out there in the sun. Perfect. Eden's been out in the garden, haven't you? Let's check the temperature. Thermometer's reading 19 degrees in the shade today, much cooler. Although we did see online the other day that the weather is going to start rising back up into the high 30s again. Just in time for my birthday next week. Gonna have a hot birthday. Bees are buzzing. Renato, our gardener, came by the other day and cut the grass and done all the gardening around here. It's looking much nicer again. Everything's looking nice and neat and beautiful. If you are an 8 miler and you've been following us on Patreon, you'll see that we picked our first beans the other day. We managed to harvest basically a whole plate of them and they were really good. I'm really glad that we're starting to learn how to grow and eat our own food. It's something we've been talking about doing for a very long time. I'm still in my pyjamas enjoying a bit of the morning sun. It's lovely to wake up to a cool breeze and see that sunshine coming in through the windows each morning. I see you're dressed now.
Yeah. I was showered and ready to go. I just hadn't had a moment to actually put some clothes on.
Yeah. We've just been reminiscing today about when we first started doing vlogs and where we were at the time and where we are now. Do you remember when we were in Chiang Rai and I said to you, what would be your ideal number for the goal of vlogging? Do you remember what you said?
50,000.
Yeah. Sasha's number was 50,000. She said, I'll be happy if we can get there. And we've just been talking about the very first vlogs that we made, so we thought we'll show a few clips of what we were doing back then. Okay. Just walking to Chiang Rai's famous White Temple. Beautiful. Who am I talking about?
Me, hopefully.
Apparently the world's most beautiful toilet. It's quite majestic. Look at this cute dog, what she's doing. Bone. What are you doing? Where's your bone? Where's your bone? Bone? Good girl. Come on. When we're stressed at home, come out and have a look at these views and nobody can be stressed anymore. Don't know if somebody lives here or not. You think they may be in charge of this. Boo! No! Go away!
Come on.
Come on, we're not done.
Come on.
10 years old. Can you believe it? I can't.
Woo! You good girl.
Nice. Your friend? Nope.
Coming in now.
In case you're wondering what our village looks like, this is it.
What did you order, Jay?
I ordered carpat moon, fried rice with pork. It's actually the only thing they had on the menu. So one of the upsides to living in Chiang Rai is in between these little gaps everywhere there seems to be a view of the mountains.
It is fried rice, white fried rice, and they also give you a little squeeze of lime, which I've already done. Go over with some salad. No tissues, now I've got lime fingers. Rather than getting salt and pepper, they give you chilli and fish. This is our local village coffee shop. We come here quite a lot, and she does good coffee. Doi Chang coffee, the best.
Oh, okay. The lady likes to give us coffee beans with chocolate on them.
The perks of being a regular customer.
We're about to show you how much Eden loves Skype.
You can't get inside the computer. Who's calling? Who is it?
We are converting our Ford Escort to LPG. So tomorrow, off with the car, and it's on with the bike for several days. Ta-da!
For the moment of truth. Take two.
Are the indicators working?
Yep.
Smoky! For those who don't know, we live on a banana farm. We've just gathered the scythe from under the house.
Trying out the side.
How's my scythe technique?
It could be better.
Farmers of the world, tell me how I'm doing.
Here's the horse eating away our banana leaves.
So I've reached the end of the farm now. A few days ago I wanted to see how big this farm was, so I flew the drone right up into the air so we could get a nice aerial shot. It's 5 rai of land. A rai in Thailand is 1,600 meters squared.
Looking back on these vlogs, it's really nice, and it's also incredible to see how much has actually changed. We were obviously living in Thailand, in Asia, completely different country and continent. We didn't have a story, so no babies. We were eating meat, we weren't vegetarian/vegan, so loads has changed. And when you think back to those times, it feels so long ago, but actually it was only 3 years. The local life in Doi Chang. This is what I like about living here. It's so different, and I love coming to places like this and seeing the real Thailand. It's really nice. It's just crazy looking back, and it's so lovely that we've got these memories to look back on, and to think it all started standing in our kitchen in Chiang Rai in North Thailand. I remember it so clearly, Jay asking me about vlogging and if we wanted to do it or not, on our banana farm in Chiang Rai with geckos on the wall, living at the base of Doi Chang mountain where they grew the coffee beans, and we used to go up there all the time to get coffee for a little day out. Hundreds and hundreds of coffee trees, coffee berries everywhere.
This is what we came to drink. Good stuff.
Coffee beans for sale.
Yeah, the farms.
It was actually in Thailand that started our coffee hits and got us into drinking coffee. And we had absolutely no idea then, when we were standing in our house in Chiang Rai, that we would be here now in Portugal, living in central Portugal, in our peaceful, quiet little house in a small village in central Portugal. We had no idea that we would end up here. And now on to the next goals.
Yeah, I think the next goal is obviously 100,000, because on YouTube that's when you get the silver play button, and that's kind of like a physical representation of the first stage of success on YouTube. And it's taken us a long time, but I think we could get there. That's what I'm looking forward to next, and then we'll be reminiscing back to this video. Was it you're looking for? You want your dig dig? You want your oil? Okay, I'll get it. One oil. Here you go. Here you go. Ha! Is that the best place for it, yeah? Here you go. Time for a little village walk. That's it, you've worked out to put your feet on the pedals, haven't you? You're a character, aren't you, Story? Tomorrow our language teacher, Sophia, is coming for the first time in 3 weeks, and we need to find some time today to do a bit of preparation. We've done a little bit of like practice between each other, but not enough to justify 3 weeks of learning. I can find a quiet moment in the day, eh?
What's that?
Yeah, I know, it's difficult trying to study or practice anything when Story's awake. And when she does go to sleep, we normally use that time to get some work done. Okay, Story's putting a really cool wheelie, twisting the bars to one side as well. Story's decided she wants to do a bit of pushing by herself. She's done being pushed. We're taking a different route through the village today. Haven't seen this road before. There's another chapel here, and right next to it, a pretty little house. Look at that. Abandoned. This is the other side of the abandoned house. More ruins. And at the end of the street, what seems to be a view. It's pretty high up here. Be careful, there's a big hill here, okay? Take care. We're home, Story. Hola. Hola, neighbour. Home sweet home, eh? Give the plants a little water before you come in. Be gentle. That's where we get our beans from. Yeah, water those rocket leaves as well.
Coffee.
Got a little coffee, have you? Ooh. What's in there? Milk?
Yeah.
And what are we making?
Iced coffee.
Ooh. Interesting. You pleased with the result?
I am. I think they look quite professional.
It does, doesn't it? It's even got the foam. Look at that.
Would you like some chocolate sprinkle on top?
No, I never say yes to that. I'm going to have it just as is.
Okay.
You're right, it does look good, doesn't it?
Some raw cacao powder on top. Are you sure?
No, I don't want it.
Beep 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 beep.
Hello. Oh!
Boy.
You want to read the book? Okay. There you go. What are you going to read? Big book of maps. Big one, yeah.
Story's in bed. This is her little masterpiece for the day. She came running out of the room going, wow, wow. What's Mummy up to? You finished your recipe booking?
No.
You got lots more to write up?
Yeah, I've only done 2 so far.
Only 2? That's the life of having a toddler, eh? The sun is going down now. It's cooling off too. Although it's been quite nice temperature all day, especially inside the house. Look at this sweet girl. She's dancing away, humming to herself. Story's really enjoying the music. You're a pleasure to watch, Story. Good girl. Yay!